Hey guys, September 28th, 2021. Today we're looking at Ford, and this is still making its presence known on the stock market today with another day of high momentum, a lot of volume. I like it. I like it a lot. As you can see right now, I'm at a 2-day, 5-minute charts, but we do have an indicator from previous day. And let's just take a look at the indicator real quick. So I'm going to expand out to a broader time frame, and you can see that we were pretty much correct on our projection of where the stock should be going and when we can decide that it's no longer moving up with the momentum that has been showing us for the past 4 days. So let's kind of just draw or add on to this line. If I have the correct tool, I do. So from here we're going to take this and try to make it somewhat a straight line without reaching, as they say. Pre-market, man, it broke our resistance, and as you can see, it shot up pretty significantly to 1486, but then came back down once the bell rang, but still stayed within our cone. So this still might be a time to get in and make some money, as long as it doesn't break this support that we drew from our trend line of 1425. It's still an hour left in the market. I believe the stock is doing over 80 million in volume, which is really nice. Not too many stocks are moving today, guys. As far as the news, I can't imagine there's any significant news compared to the other days, because this thing is just maintaining a good gradual increase. But let's check it out anyway. Ford is spending big on EV factories. Okay, they're looking to go into electrical vehicles, but we already knew that. Trading at noon, Nasdaq tumbles at weak data. The overall market, by the way, is going down. It is doing bad. So for Ford to be um, not doing so good, I think is based on the overall market. Let's see what else. Ford announces 4 new plants and 11,000 new jobs. So some good news coming out for Ford, but stuff that's out of Ford's control is just the overall market giving a bad sentiment, bad taste in investors' mouth. So right now, as you can see, Ford is not going as high up as we would like it to. But let's go back to that 1 day and zoom in and see what possible plays we could do. Make this real quick. So beginning of the day, we like to place our bid right above that pre-market 5-minute candlestick. It would have teased us and came back down just to make us, I guess, take a loss. We wouldn't be breaking even, but take a loss. Um, and then from here, we see that it's below the VWAP. So I'm not too big of a fan of going long when it's below VWAP. It's a good indicator that, it's not moving with the type, it's just not moving the way we want it to, and a lot of people are probably not as excited about it either. And it comes to be true, because as you can see, after the first 5-10 minutes, it just, downhill city, as I like to say. From here goes as low as 1425. Still stays within our cone, though. Be mindful of that. This would have been a good opportunity to catch a bottom. It's really hard to catch those bottoms, but when you do, boy, whoo, they are nice. So you could have caught it somewhere here, and look, you can see. Oh, these arrows, by the way, candles. Sorry, this is what they call a hammer, I believe. And this is a nice indicator. I mean, it's not always proven to be true, but sometimes these hammers is a good indicator that the stock is going to reverse, because what you have here is resistance from 1423. So you have a group or bevy of people saying, no, we do not want the stock to go any lower than 1423, and they drive it back up all the way to 1430 before that 5-minute candle ends. And then everyone else sees that and say, hey man, there's some momentum behind this. They're pushing it up. Let's get in while the getting's good. And then it tracks for another 5-10 minutes of green bars to where you can make some money. So not only do I like to look at trends or supports, resistance, ranges, VWAP, I also look at candles. There's a lot of different candles. They have shooting star and all this other crap. I don't really pay attention to a lot of them. Just my main one or two, which is a hammer, and the other one escapes me at the moment. But yeah, man, Ford was not doing too good today, but like I said, I don't think it's more so on Ford. I think it's just the overall market. It is playing in a range though. If we could draw a line here and another line here, I think this is a beautiful range to see how it's just bouncing like that video game back in the day. I always forget the name, not Tetris. But anyway, hopefully someone can write that in the comment, the game I'm thinking about. But yeah, so this would have been a good time to buy 1431. Sell somewhere up here. Don't get too greedy. Don't wait for it to go all the way to 1445. It bounced again in this range, 1430. Looks like it's going to mellow out. Might shoot up just a little bit. If it does, make sure you cash out. Don't be greedy. But remember, if it breaks this support range line, it might just continue going down. But we do also have this other cone of the trend. So I think it's gonna mellow out and go back up soon, but maybe not today, maybe tomorrow. Like I said, the overall market is doing horrible, so no fault of Ford. But hopefully you guys are doing good. You're calculating, you're executing your plans nicely, and you are making some money. I will check you out on the next video. Bye.